Dad always got your back. Let me tell you a little story about this boy named Wop, a little local corner boy who used to serve crack rocks. He drove an old ass Buick, he had plastic in the window, and every time you see him under his shirt would be his finger. Brother from a different mother, we won't name no names. We used to pick up cash together, trade Nintendo games. We started trapping, went to rapping, we was like MJ and Pippin. The one of us was scold, the other one would be a sis. Now this alone, I'm dirty, we don't let them play you opposition. The ego had you thinking that your friend your opposition. Now everything we ever got, we got out the kitchen. Hello, hello, hello. It is the Big Speaker talking facts, and I am back with news you can use. Breaking news, that is, on Mr. Straight Drop. Drop them draws in my coffee boy. Yep. Oh, he has been captured. Him and his accomplice. They were captured earlier today in Indiana, and they were put on the TBI most wanted list, and that led to the capture in Indiana. Now, Justin Johnson, also known as uh this boy Straight Drop. My mind went blank. I'm sorry, y'all. But Monday he said he was gonna turn himself in Monday at 2:01. That's your first sign right there. That's three, okay. And then he didn't do it. He dropped a video instead and said, they're going to have to catch him basically. Well, when he was captured today in Indiana, they not releasing the news on how they captured and all what went down, but they're just giving you bits and pieces. But he was also captured with a 32-year-old by the name of Cornelius Smith. Now, he's already wanted for first degree murder, which now they got him. And he was also arrested for auto theft in South Haven, Mississippi, which is right next door to Memphis. As I told you, you can go to one light, you here, one light, you there. And so he stole a car out of Mississippi, that white Mercedes Benz, and that was stolen about a week before. It was at a gas station on Kirby. And so now they're both booked and being held. But as I've told you guys before, you know, they're linking these two guys to the demise of young Dolph at Makita's homemade butter cookies off of Airways in Memphis, Tennessee on November the 17th, 2021. And so with that being said, this guy here was previously a pre-artist, but the beat all stemmed from Dolph signing Big Moochie Great. And if you're not familiar with how Dolph met Straight Drop, Mr. Justin Johnson, that's 23 years old. He met him, he's an affiliate of Key Glock. Key Glock is an artist, also a cousin on the marriage side. So they're cousins by marriage. And so with that being said, there's been all types of messages and little subliminal things going back and forth over social media. But I've told you guys that it was already reported. Guess I can't talk today. That he was in federal custody when they were saying, oh, they were looking for him and all that. And it's been reports from the Memphis Police Department to tell the bloggers to let them solve the case. Why would they say that? They can't tell no blogger what to do. And then the chief police officer, her gun, she done reported her gun stolen. So this stuff is all over the place. It's already been. It's a lot of murders that took place. Over 300 people have been jailed. And you have to ask yourself, when they booked in several people that they thought was connected to the young Dolph demise, was they snitching? I mean, getting out, because they sure was getting in and getting right out. So, with this Dolph case, though, as I've told you, it's all based off of numerology, because now, um, I mean, if you look at it, uh, Justin Johnson, 23, this man, Cornelius Smith, who's also booked for first degree murder as everybody else, the 16-year-old that's also in jail. I'm not going to mention his name because he is a juvenile and I respect that. But it's a 16-year-old in jail as well. So now there's a total of 3 men. As I reported in the beginning, what the news report stated, that 3 men were allegedly the killers for young Dolph. But we only seen 2 on a still picture. And I told you guys then that looked fake to me. I knew this was some BS. And it's just all over the place. And so they trying to get it together and see how they gonna put this report together in case people don't know. That's what they trying to do. So they just releasing very, very little information. It's basically saying they captured them today in Indiana. But Straight Drop been dropping videos, wearing the same clothes, and I know he tired. And the man with him looked tired, Cornelius Smith. I'm gonna find you guys a picture of Mr. Cornelius Smith, his accomplice. Just one moment. Let me get that for you. I'm not feeling too good, y'all. And, you know, it's just not a good day for me today. But I'm gonna make the best out of it and give y'all this news y'all can use. So just hang with me one moment. I'm not feeling good. My allergies are really bothering me. Really bothering me. Just one moment. I have some more breaking news that I'm going to be dropping. So you guys look forward to coming back and messing with me. Okay, now, um, Cornelius Smith allegedly snitched on Straight Drop. But I'm going to show you their picture. Just one moment. Okay. This is. You see how they look? Look how they look sad, don't they? I say, well, he won't be doing nothing now. He gonna sit down. I don't, well, I hope he gonna sit down. But if he's an informant, they might just let him out of this. You never know. That's why you have to say the alleged killers of young Dolph. Because we don't know about the justice system, how they work, and the things they do behind closed doors. Because as I've told y'all before, Memphis Police Department is known for being dirty. Memphis, period, is dirty. It's small and it's dirty. The It's called the Curse City. They got the Bass Pro Curse Pyramid down the way by the Mississippi River. On the same day that Young Dolph met his demise was Jeffrey Buckley's birthday, who was born November the 17th, 1966, and was heavily a part of the occult and drifted off, listening to Led Zeppelin, only to be found 6 days later by the Queen Riverboat down the street from the Bass Pro Pyramid. 6 days now. There we go with these numbers. We got 3 and we got 6, and it's all through it. Dolph was 36 when he met his demise. Maya J, she sent $36,000 to the GoFundMe for Makita's devil cookies. And I mean, it's just numerology all throughout this. We all know that now that she's an Eastern Star. And with that being said, she's under oath. So if she did know something, she couldn't tell Dolph. And she didn't. And now it's pictures surfacing of her saying, Mom and CEO, with a look on her face, baby. I wouldn't want her beside me. But see, these people, you don't know who you're messing with when you go out here. And these people ain't gonna tell you, oh, I'm this, I'm that. But you need to start asking questions when you meet people, because you never know. You could be laying next to your killer and don't even know it. Because Miss Maya J's got her thing going on now. She's a mom and a CEO. So it's been said that a lot of these people know each other. And I've seen some messages that Boom Boom Belinda, aka Jamaican Thick, the daughter that wasn't there, but she stayed on blogs, pages, and talking trash. She got a message for us bloggers, but she's the least of my concern. That paid ass. She needs to go get a damn hair did. She can't even get her nails did. She just a buster. That she ain't. But you know how these men is. They think between their legs, and we got bloggers running up there to Memphis, and the case ain't even been solved. We ain't had no trial, ain't nobody cop no plea, but we got bloggers running up there where Dolph met his demise, and the dust ain't even settled. So hey, you can look out. I don't know if that was a lineup or what. But it will be more news coming on many other people, because these guys is already snitching on each other. One saying this, one saying that. But you don't ever know where they done had these guys and what they done did. Because as I've told you guys before, the occult owns the media. So the news is only going to put out what they tell them to put out. So you can trust that we're not getting the truth from the media. Tell you that now. The only thing that they saying, oh, we got him. That's the only thing we do know, and that might be a lie. But hey, we got two guys, Mr. Cornelius Smith, Justin Jones, who's also known as Straight Drop, and was a previous pre-artist, and got mad because they signed somebody. You don't own Young Dolph's company. That's how you know people crazy. You can't get mad because I signed nobody like you built this. Like, people really are insane. But a lot of these youngsters these days they feel invincible, and they don't care. And so somebody dropped the bag and dropped the dime on Young Dolph, and that's how all this was able to take place. Because it took a lot of money to put this in place. As I've told you, they are very, very orchestrated people. They can orchestrate something, and they do it for years. And that's just how they plan. So we don't know how long they've been planning on Young Dolph, who was someone that would come back to his community, help him out, do all types of things for everybody. Even his own barber. Goodbye. No robots allowed. These robots come into your lives. I'm sorry about that. But they come in and they'll put these codes, and it'll throw you out the algorithm. When you say certain words, that's how they do. Unfortunately, because they don't want anybody to know that they lying to us, but they are. We not getting a full drop on the news with Straight Drop and Cornelius Smith and the 16-year-old juvenile that's already in custody. Now all three are in custody, allegedly. We hope. But from the way it looked, this case is going to be a mystery case, as I said before, because we're really never going to find out the truth on who really dropped that bag. Because, see, they dropped that bag from the top and let it trickle down to the bottom of that pyramid. So, them people on the bottom is low totems and crash dummies and everything else. And that's why Miss Mia kept them glasses on. She didn't want nobody to see her eyes. Because, if you look in people's eyes, you can see a lot. But these pictures that I've seen of her posting and stuff, her eyes look black. And no human being's eyes is supposed to be black. But her eyes look black. But as I said, she's the Eastern Star. And that's a fraternity. They all go under oath. And with that being said, if she knew what they had did to young Dolph or was gonna do to young Dolph, she wasn't gonna say a word because she is under oath, and that oath is loyalty to whatever fraternity she pledged to, which was Eastern Stars. So with that being said, that's messed up. That you got a significant other and they know what's gonna happen to you or had something to do with it, and they ain't gonna say nothing. I know they ain't gonna say nothing if they had nothing to do with it, but if they know about it, they I don't know how she could do that, but they go under oath and they know the consequences for that, and it's not life. I can tell you that. She'll be in the dirt with young Dolph if she opened that mouth. So, that's why you ain't seen the things that you really should see. Because if you ever notice, she always starts off about her brother. She never started off with young Dolph first. She always started off with her brother's demise, who had been, he had been murdered as well. Like I think a week before, like young Dolph or something like that. So it's just a very unfortunate situation, and I do hope that young Dolph is resting in peace because it is so much chaos going on in Memphis. If I stayed there, I'd get out of there because Memphis is on fire. People are just shooting and dying left and right. And people don't know it, but there is a gun distributor where they make guns and send them out to other states and all that. And they have that law in Memphis where everybody can carry a gun now. Why would you do that? Memphis is small and it's primarily black. They know what they're doing. But they're going to put it on the media that they own and make it look like black on black crime, knowing the whole while they done sit back and orchestrated these things and got these crash dummies. Because you give them $1, there you go. They're going to do it because that's the root of all evil. $1 bill. With that spider in that corner that don't nobody see. And that web on the back of that dollar bill. And it's telling you don't get caught up in that spider's web. But so many people do. And that is the reason why young Dolph is not here now. Because of people being jealous, greed, beefing with other people that ain't got nothing to do with young Dolph. Young Dolph was a businessman. He was a rapper. He was a businessman. He was a great community provider and a father and so many other things. And, he had came and, you know, he went to Makita's and he was coming that week to do the turkey drive. But unfortunately, he didn't get to do so. But thankful that his other pre-artists got together and still did the turkey drive. So that is a good thing out of all the bad news that I have given you. That's the only good thing out of this is that the turkey drive did go on and help the community, and people have been talking. They've been sharing information. There's other people under investigation that don't think they are, and you can look forward because also I seen some reports on 901 Trigger Trey, the artist allegedly being in the dollar store, and he was in there with the guy with the dreads, and I guess he thought he wasn't gonna get seen, but hey, Family Dollar, they got their footage now. That's how you know it's some trash in this, because the same thing happened with the late Mo 3 out of Dallas, Texas. It took forever for that footage to come. And when it did come, it didn't look right. That didn't even look like Mo 3 to me. But hey, they say that was Mo 3. But that didn't look like him to me. But hey, this is what we're dealing with Young Dolph too. Because we still just ain't got all the footage. Because I seen some more footage. And that footage is staged too. One guy arm looked short. And the other guy looked like his pants finna fall off. But you can tell these pictures are photoshopped. And that's so sad. But that goes to show you there are people with money and power behind this. And these people are going to take the fall for these people that's giving them that money and don't give a damn about life. Because if they did, there's no way that they would threaten to take yours if you speak. Because you never know what you may have to speak on. But when you're on that oath, you can't speak on shit. But they tell you not to. And with that being said, Ma J, Mia J, whatever she want to call herself, Young Dolph's long partner, she probably won't never go to jail or nothing. You know what I mean? They probably won't do nothing to her because it's people in the system. Like I say, they got them in all places. So that when they get it ready to do something, it can be executed and you'll never know. So it's been said that it's been many officers released from duty from Memphis Police Department. It's been many bodies dropped. And the list goes on. But I want y'all to let me know about this. Oh, they done allegedly captured, straight dropped them draws, Justin Johnson, who's 23 years old and was supposed to turn himself in Monday, which was yesterday at 2:01. What make you say 2:01, Justin? What make you put that one on there? Because you had to make that three, didn't you? I know you did, Justin. Him and Mr. Cornelius Smith, who's 32. There they go again. I'm telling you, man. This stuff is deep. It's deeper than a hole can go. And so that's why everything is so mystery and scattered out and oh this, oh that. People getting on blogs and all that. Baby, ain't nobody free and clear yet. We ain't even had no trial. Nobody ain't even copped the plea. They even got the first 48 lady on the investigation. Miss Carolyn Mason. She's on the investigation because she's supposed to be some kin to somebody in this young Dolph demise. So we just don't know who is who. And I'm not going to come out here and report on all these misperhaps and all the news out there because you never know when these people lying. And if it's not credible, I'm not going to report it. So with that being said, straight drop them draws. It's captured. That's Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith, the man that stole a car from South Haven, Mississippi. I've been there. That's just right there. You can go right to the light and you in Memphis. So he ain't go for, don't think it's for it all. He didn't do nothing, probably go to a light or two and get that car. He got that car at the gas station on Kirby. So he stole the car a week before and they executed it on November 17th, 2021. May Young Dolph rest in peace. It's the Big Speaker talking facts. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything that I've discussed with y'all today about Straight Drop and Cornelius Smith being captured in Indiana. Now, I did see a report that said there was a high-speed chase, but they have not put the dots in there for us to connect. So I don't want to say that they had to go on a high-speed chase to capture Straight Drop and Cornelius Smith. But I'm sure at things that he was doing, he probably did put him on a high-speed chase knowing him. Who's to say what he won't do? Because he is a demon. He's a demon. And everybody in this case that's involved is demons. And as I've told you, this stuff go way back to the late 1700s. Ancient Egyptian, black magic, Freemasonry, symbolism, occults, all that. They've been doing that there in Memphis. So it's a bunch of funky lips and lying tongues up there. So they twist their tongues. So you cannot believe them people. That's why I've been sitting back and waiting before I bring news you can use, because I don't want to mislead my subscribers, even my watchers, because I have a lot of watchers. But still, I'm just not like that. So I'm not going to bring y'all no fake news or news that I don't really know. But like I said, just let me know how you guys feel about everything that I've discussed with you guys. Straight Drop is finally captured in the hands of the authorities. And Cornelius Smith, who was also charged with first-degree murder, as well. And they are all innocent until proven guilty. That's at the end of the day. So that's why you have to say alleged. Because you never know. You might wake up tomorrow and they'll tell you somebody else was a shooter. So, with that being said, y'all stay on standby. Make sure you drop them comments below and let me know how you feel about this whole CMG. Yo Gotti saying that if he get a bond, he gonna get him out. And they having the same lawyer. Him, Black Youngster, and Yo Gotti all got the same lawyer. Straight Drop, that is. Straight Drop, Black Youngster, and Yo Gotti all have the same attorney. That's why I tell you these people sit back and orchestrate the stuff because they know that you cannot do that because that's a conflict of interest because they're both being represented by the same attorney. And they sit back and look through the laws and found the way how they could do this. I'm just telling you. This stuff is connected on a magnitude that will blow your mind. And the news is not going to tell you the truth. The only way you're going to get the truth is if you out here on YouTube and you have a great blogger that's not going to send you on a wild goose chase or play like, oh, Makita's innocent, this and that. How can you say somebody innocent? Unless you, got some type of relationship prior. But we got bloggers getting mad at other bloggers for reporting on Makita's homemade butter cookies where young Dolph met his demise at, where they can't come up with no footage just moving. But they had new cameras put in. Oh, really? New cameras and you can't show no footage moving? And the footage that we seen is still, and it's photoshopped. So, y'all let me know how y'all feel about all this mess with Young Dolph, CMG, then the rest of the Get Fresh crew. JoJo Splat, CEO Bobby, Big 30, and the rest of the crew. It's a whole bunch of them. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the Memphis news that's out of control. Thank you for watching my video. I appreciate every last one of my subscribers, watchers, haters, all you guys. I appreciate you. And I really do. And I appreciate you working with me because I am going through an allergy spell or whatever they sprayed in this air. But one thing about it, baby, I am truly chosen. So I'm not worried about what that demon got planned for his other demons because I'm not no demon. So if you don't play around with this old black magic and tap into this stuff these people tapping into to get in the industry, hey, you talk bad about them demons. But they can't talk bad about each other because they under oath. It's a Big Speaker talking facts. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you drop them comments and let me know what you know. And once again, hey, we got more news you can use coming because it is going down in Memphis. It is going down. It ain't in the DM as Yo Gotti put it, but it's going down in Memphis. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about all that's going on with Memphis because it is a mess. Thank you again for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, share, and notification bell. Go ahead and do so. Thanks again for watching. Y'all stay safe out there because this is a bad, evil world that we're living in. And people have forgotten what's going on and just running around. And they don't need to be. If you don't got to go outside, don't go out there. Trust me. Because if you are on YouTube, you will see that the bloggers are all in different places. And they're all suffering from something. So with that being said, y'all stay safe out there. Because the real gangsters don't give a damn about us. It's the Big Speaker talking facts. I'm out, y'all. Peace, my brothers and sisters.